Hi, today we're going to review this coop. We've had it a couple months, and so we thought it'd be a good time to review it. We've got some use out of it, and it's just a standard coop that you get at your local Tractor Supply store, eBay, Amazon. It comes in a box and you put it together yourself. Super easy to put together. We did it only in a few hours. And today we're going to talk about what we like about it and maybe some modifications that we added to it.
The ramp that goes up to the coop for the chickens, it didn't have these backings to it. It was just literally like a ladder. So what I ended up doing is I just cut some wood and I screwed the backing to it, painted it white. That way they don't have to try and climb the ladder carefully or climb down. They're able to just use the ramp really nicely like that.
We bought these little things from Hobby Lobby. Same with this little door handle. Just add some cute little decorations to it. It didn't come with these. It also had a handle right here because there was an attached run.
What we ended up doing right away is we decided to not use the attached run that it came with. Rather, we took it apart and then we set it to the side. And a nice little bonus is that it acts as a little containment coop. Or when one of our chickens is sick or injured, we just lock them up in there. And so it's actually great. We got 2 for 1. It came with a little cage and we have our coop.
And then if you look inside here, it came with 2 roost bars down here. We actually don't even use those. Before we even added our chickens in here, we put these 2 roost bars up here because I knew chickens like to be really high and I just felt like this was a little too low. So we never even went a go at this the way it's supposed to come. We added this from day 1 and they instantly jumped up there and took to it. It has 3 nesting boxes, which you can access from here. So you can just go ahead and lift this and grab your eggs. They love them. Sometimes we put a little wooden egg in here to encourage them to just lay in there. They all like to lay in the box with the wooden egg. And then for predators, it did come with a little lock. We don't use that because we don't have that issue. We don't think anything can open this.
Came with this little planter box and you know, we just thought it was kind of cute. We ended up putting some flowers up there. The only thing that we did do is reinforce this with some stronger screws because the ones that it came with were pretty short, and we thought with the added weight of the soil and flowers, we just reinforced it with a couple of screws.
I just added these begonias because I saw in another YouTube video somebody said chickens don't like begonias. I could see why people would think that because they're kind of waxy. So far they haven't nibbled at them at all.
This on the picture on the website was photographed with the white shutters around the window, but they were actually blue when we got it in the mail. So we put it together and I just ended up slapping some white paint on there ourselves. Also, it has a window here that had plexiglass on it, which looks cool because it looks like glass on a window, but if you guys know chickens, they need ventilation in their coop, so we ended up breaking the plexiglass off and we reinforced it with some hardware cloth there. If you come in close, you can see that's hardware cloth, and the coop's able to breathe more, and it doesn't even smell too bad in there. Actually, they got pretty good ventilation. Coming around the back, we have an access door for us to go into, and this is just for us to be able to clean the inside of the coop, or occasionally put a chicken up there if it's still pretty late and they don't go to bed. We could just grab them and put them up here. A selling point on this coop for us was that it came with this little drawer down here that is intended to slide out for you to clean out the coop. However, if you notice here, it's only about 1 inch tall, so that means that you can only have about 1 inch of shavings in there, and we have more than that. So what we do actually, instead of pulling this out, we just keep it there and we scoop out all the shavings. We shovel it out. It's not a big problem. This is big enough for us to be able to go in there, reach in and grab the poop and clean out the shavings, add the new ones. But this kind of was a selling point for us right here, that it had that. We added this as a bonus because it only had these 2 slots for you to grab it, and we thought this would be easier, but we don't really use it anymore, so never mind that.
And you see here we have a little web nanny cam that we have hung in here. Just because we're funny like that, we like to see our chickens, how they're roosting at night and laying in their little nesting boxes. The roofing is really nice. I was actually impressed by this. This will stay dry.
It's built with materials that are not super strong, but just keeping that in mind, you know, you don't want to probably stand up here yourself because it's intended to house chickens, not almost 200-pound old man.
All in all, we're very happy with this coop. There's a couple things that we changed or modified, but I'm really happy with it and I recommend it. It's the Flyline 85-inch coop, I believe it's called. We bought it on eBay and our girls love it.